YouTubers, Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. Household debt leaves Canadians maxed out with no plan for repayment, says survey. Why are people jumping into debt so much? Why? Buy things you don't need. Why buy things that you throw away? Guys, let's face it. We are living in a throwaway society. We throw more away than we actually use and consume. We throw more away. We change cars like we change underwear. We buy more underwear than we have bought underwear on history. Back in the day, I buy underwear would last me 10, 15 years. And now, I throw them away every couple of months because they're poorly made and shoddy. What is happening, people? Well, if you're wondering why the Bank of Canada has all but shelved plans to keep raising interest rates, look no further than the financial state of Canadian households. It's a big deal, people. Nearly half of them, 48%, say they would not be able to pay their bills if they just came up just $200 short in any given month, according to the latest quarterly survey, the business advisory firm MNP Ltd. How high can house prices how high house prices are actually harming Canada's job market? Story continues below. All right, I'm just trying to close this thing off here. Nobody cares. All right. Follow along, people. That's up 46% from the previous quarter. The percentage has been roughly in this range for 2 years. The survey has been running. But the interest rates rising over the past year and a half, Canadians' confidence in their ability to carry their debt is declining. MNP's index tracking household debt confidence fell 4 points from the latest quarterly survey, signaling a growth concern and deteriorating financial stability for many, MNP said. Remember, guys, I said this in many videos, we used to be a society that used to build wealth. We used to be a wealth-building society back in the 70s and 80s. We paid off our houses in 5-6 years. We worked hard. We put layaway to pay off our stuff so that we don't have to. Like the engagement ring I bought my wife, I put money away every month. The vehicles I own, I put layaway every month to pay it off in full. And instead of having to pay these creepy, shady interest rates from time to time, they paying these blended rates that we're paying. And man, are we ever in a pickle right now. Not me, but a lot of people are in a massive pickle. I'm old school. I'm 41. I kind of lived through the whole crashes and cycles and different movements in the markets. Canadians appear to be maxed out with no real plan of paying back what they have borrowed. This raises alarming questions about how if consumer debt will be repaid, particularly in conditions deteriorate interest rates, MNP President Grant Bazan said in a statement. This is news for the Bank of Canada, whose Governor Stephen Bellows has cited stressed consumers as key reason the bank is holding off on raising interest rates. So I did that video, and here it is. Canada's risk debt crisis over time. So we are in, we're lowering to a low risk, which it means according to this graph, it's heading towards turbulent times. Last time was 2007, according to this. I wonder what happened in 2007. I mean, did everyone forget what happened in 2007? So what did we do? We artificially lowered interest rates. To start inflating asset bubbles, and then people were completely bought out of the market. And now with China turning off its tap with capital flows coming into Canada, people parking money is over, and it's affecting every English-speaking country. Consumers' sharply negative response to what would have been a mild increase in rates is throwing big question mark over the long-running notion that Canada is a beacon of responsible lending. Yeah, no. Paying down debt or saving for the future is seen as more of a luxury than a necessity. That's the question, guys. Let's go here. Some of the more bearish economic forecasts expect the Bank of Canada to reverse course this year and start cutting interest rates. If growth misses Bank of Canada's forecasts in the second half of the year as expected, then officials are likely to follow through with a cut to interest rates before long. Stephen Brown, senior Canada economist at Capital Economics, wrote in a client's note last week. What? More Canadians feeling maxed out by household debt, says survey. Again, this is a few minutes ago. If you feel like you're drowning in household debt, you're not alone. A growing number of Canadians are becoming less confident in their ability to repay debts. This is the exact same thing I just read in a different form. Guys, what is happening here? Well, we artificially reduced rates and stole from the poor to pay the rich more so they wouldn't lose their dividend stocks and keep the bankers happy and investors happy. And look where it's putting us now as a society. It is looking bad. Guys, what do you guys think? I want your comments below. This channel is built off discussion. And if you want to support this transmission, just share one of my videos. That's all I ask. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Are we in over our heads? Oh, yes, we are. What have I been wailing and talking about for the last 7-8 years now? Guys, the perfect storm is here. And it hit today. Buckle up, fasten your seatbelts, and if you're on the sidelines and watching this like me, grab some popcorn and let's watch and let's survey and let's analyze and let's start maybe coming up with solutions to fix this problem. Because a lot of people bought into the whole student loan thing. A lot of people bought into the whole... Lots of things. Oh, if you don't buy now, you'll be bought out of the housing market forever! What about those people? What about those fruits that kept coming on and doing that? Why? Why mislead people like that? So what? You can make a little bit more commission in your pocket? Comment below, let me know.